3 o'clock, good to have you with us. If you want the latest on the battle for the college football playoff format, we opened with it with a twist. I want to get into something because I think a lot of people are watching it. I gave it a run, and I've had to log out of watching this show because it made me dislike everyone involved. It is the show Quarterback. Now, I just have a basic question for you guys, which is, why do you want to know your athletes? Like, as the phrase goes, you don't want to know how the sausage is made. It's just best. Watch the games. If you play well, I like you. And if you don't, I hate you. These reality shows are really weird to me. So I watched, and it's Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins. None of these people are remotely relatable. None of them. No. And it's not their fault, right? They're incredible at what they do. But this idea of people watching all three quarterbacks at one point or another complain, bemoan, you're making $50 million a year. Ain't nobody trying to hear it. I think the football stuff is interesting, but unfortunately, it's very little of the show.
Right.
And I find the families and wives and girlfriends incredibly off-putting and annoying. I want no part of it. You know, Kirk Cousins' wife crying about him getting benched. With all due respect, miss, you make $50 million a year. Take it elsewhere. I'm not interested in hearing it. And the person who's struggling to grocery shop sure as hell isn't crying for you. I mean, Jared Goff was up there, still salty about how the Rams treated him. Jared,
didn't treat him like a man.
You aced him out of the playoffs. You aced him to start last season. You got laced with a new contract. It all worked out. Let it go. Joe Burrow trying on assless chaps and doing nonsense. And it's like,
that's just somebody with too much money and not enough things to do.
And I'm not telling you these people are not free to have their pursuits, not allowed to have bad days. I'm saying I don't need to see it. In fact, let me go a step further. I don't give an F. I care what you do on Sunday. You know, the idea they are men and not machines, on that level, I've always defended players. Players are going to have bad games. Players are going to make mistakes. Players will have things go on in their life. I've never denied that. But Rico, I watched this show, and I would just get increasingly angrier. And I'm like, I am walking away from this not liking any of these. And two of the three guys I like. I like Jared Goff. I like Joe Burrow.
Yeah, we know how you feel about
Cousins. I can't stand Kirk Cousins. You know what he is? He's basically turning into white Russell Wilson. A completely fake, ridiculously corny, goofball nerd. I don't like Kirk Cousins. I don't care. I can separate Sparty versus pro.
I don't think he's fake. I think that's just him, genuinely him. But
even voicemails to the coach after the game. Oh, golly gee, I know I wasn't good today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Raheem Morris knows you got shut out by the Steelers.
Here it is. Newsflash. You're not their target audience. I think the hardcore fan doesn't want to see this. They just want to see the performance on the field, or if you're going to watch, show me the gang footage. Show me what happened.
They came back from episode 2. To your point, the opening of episode 2 was fabulous. Listening to Jared Goff talk about pre-snap and all the processing. And again, they had Burrow and Cousins in there too. Everything that's got to happen in essentially 20 to 25 seconds. That gives a window to the average fan that might make you understand more. I love that stuff. But, man, when we're talking about bedazzled jeans and Paris Fashion Week.
And that's just it, Mike.
I'm sorry.
This is for younger fans. This is for new fans. And this is for women. So it goes along that's the target market. That's why you see those things. It's not for the hardcore person, because that's why you'll go out and buy the Sunday ticket, because you just want to see the game. Yeah. You just want to know what happened on this play. Break down this play. Don't break down your wife's outfit that you wore to some gala event.
And again, if you like it, you have nothing to be ashamed of.
But it's reality TV, and it's where it's...
Reality TV is one thing because people are characters. Our athletes are not that. Fans think they know they're athletes.
But they are, because, look, as you said, Kirk Cousins, he's Ned Flanders. He's quirky. Look at Joe Burrow. He's got a lot of money. He's out there doing all types of crazy things. And look at Jared Goff. He's the new family man. And, he's trying to get his revenge on the Rams, and he's trying to do all this stuff with Detroit as they chant.
I found it off-putting. All right, I don't care. You know what? If you're still salty about the Ram thing, tell somebody else. I don't want to hear it.
But it's the reality TV. Take me behind the scenes. Tell me the stories about these three guys other than anything to do with football, and people will watch. So
who watched it? If you're out there, tell me. Have you watched Quarterback on Netflix? And did you walk away feeling any type of way? Maybe it's like most reality TV. People watch it to turn into zombies and play on their phone.
It's trash TV is what it really is.
I don't like the show, and I want to opt out of it. I watched it because I felt like I needed to. Jared Goff was on it. Let me put the time in. Very difficult for me to battle through it because I walked away not liking any of them. And that sucks. And I know that that's not fair. And ultimately, whether I like or don't like a guy, he plays for a team. I root for the helmet. Yeah. I'm always going to root for Jared Goff. But I found the whole Rams, woe is me thing off-putting. Didn't need it.
You don't go into reality TV expecting to learn anything. You go into reality TV expecting meaningless things and trash and all types of stuff like that. So you set your bar way too high. You're like, okay, yeah. And you got just a little touch for the hardcore fan in episode 2. But other than that, no. It's about your family life. It's about the other things that you do. Show me how interesting these guys are off the field. Or you don't care about that.
Or they all sound like complainers.
They do.
Okay? Well, I'm not here for it. Because combined, they make $1 billion. Yeah. I'm not here for it. I don't think the average fan is. So, look, it's up to the fans. I'm not going to sit here and bicker with you about it. It's the fans.
Like I said, it's trash TV. It's like the Kardashians have made a mint off of this type of stuff. It's like people feel like, oh, okay, I've learned something, and that's my guy, and I support them. Or, oh, I didn't know this about them. Or I didn't know this about his wife. Okay.
Well, right. So, again, who watched it? Like, if I'm not going to sit here and argue with Rico about it. If you guys watched it, tell me. If you didn't, that's great. I'll move on. I have no interest in arguing with Rico about it. It's not the topic. The topic is I walked away liking these people less. Did you walk away liking them more? Why? And frankly, the money is the problem. I admit it. I don't begrudge any of these athletes. They can make what they deserve. But what I don't need to see is them on TV telling you how hard life is. Not interested. I'm just not interested.
Yeah.
Jared Goff complaining about how the Rams treated him 5 years later is the equivalent of complaining how prom night went down 30 years later.
Or cousin's wife complaining that he got benched. And it's like, do the checks still come in? Yes. Okay. It's a blessing in disguise because he's not taking hits and he'll be able to play with his kids later on in life because he basically grifted the Falcons.
100. So glad you said it. I mean, that's what it felt like. He showed up as damaged goods. He wasn't good from day one. Now I got to listen to how, oh my God, I know I'm not playing well. Right. So maybe stop having the cameras follow you around and go play better. Because the average fan, that's how we think. Like, I understand that you are real people. Tell your wife, tell your therapist, tell your family. I don't care. I don't.
Or tell the cameras of Netflix and air out your dirty laundry
that's the problem.
To America.
I just don't need it. But look, you know what? To hell with it. If this I'll tell you this right now. If this continues today, I'm going to go and grab whatever that cursed jar Doug and Scott used, and I'm going through it. If this continues like this, and you don't want to talk about the college football playoff, and you don't want to talk about Jared Goff on quarterback, I'm going to go grab that effing bucket over there, and I'm going to rummage through it. And you're not going to like what's in there. This ain't Al Capone's safe. And it sure as hell won't be the Temple of Doom and Indiana Jones. I'm not going to have the cup of Christ in there. You are not going to like what comes out of that jar. But I'll do it because if you don't want this, it means you want that. So choose your adventure. It's a beautiful day. Lots of good sports out there. I don't know what's going on. Or this is like my grandmother said, don't make me go get that back scratcher. She had a wooden back scratcher. She'd hit me with it. Don't make Nona go get that pickle jar, whatever the hell Doug and Scott use. Don't make me do it.
Or maybe Lions fans just don't want to watch it. You know the ending.